Hello, everybody. Welcome to the delayed version. We were delayed due to technical difficulties. Believe it or not, last night we had to, excuse me, log out, log back in, and log out again. And then when we logged in today, we were still logged in from yesterday. Thank you, StreamYard. Well, that not to worry. Today is day 301, 301 consecutive topics, 301 consecutive RobLynn Lives. Impressive, huh?
Not too shabby.
Alrighty, it's day 301, as we mentioned. It's Thursday, the 14th day of June, and you're watching RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog. And just so you know, we're on a 2-minute slow mode, so you can make comments every 2 minutes.
So make those comments well worthwhile. If you're going to say hello to folks, say hello to multiple folks. That way you don't miss anybody. That's what we tried to do pre-showtime, and then we ran into this slight technical difficulty. So that was totally unexpected, wasn't it? To be logged out, logged in, logged out again, and still logged in.
Yeah, so it delayed our coming live. So
let's talk about Thursday's events. Oh my goodness. Things are heating up in Ash's kitchen, and you can get anything that you want at Ash Mafar's restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, doggies, as we say in Marty DeGarmo land. It's let's talk about the events that did it today. 8 a.m. brought us Comfort Contour, and she came back at 4 p.m. So we're getting a two for one. And that's because we love her. And at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, let's see, 11 a.m. came Redfern, and Red with a recap of the pop-up. How lucky are we to every day get a daily update from people like that?
Can't beat it.
Especially Red, especially Chris, especially Martin DeGarmo.
Mm-hmm.
11:30 brought us Captain Chris Johnson with a recap of the news from the pop-up. Again, more recap. Ooh, doggies.
That's right. And now I know how to say Jawan's name. I always say Jajuan, but it's Jawan.
Jawan Lucas.
Yes. Thank you for letting me know. I said, how do you pronounce your name? I want to say it right.
And it's Jawan.
Beautiful name. Beautiful.
Yes, it is. Hello, Melanie. I missed a few folks in saying hello earlier, so we'll catch you on the flip here for sure. And Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you for your super sticker. A little early in the program, but it's very gracious of you.
Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you, Colonel, our favorite auctioneer extraordinaire.
That's right.
Now that we know his situation.
Yes.
There's Richard Lamott, Love Bite, Rob and John and Levi, and anyone else, because I love y'alls from the bottom of my heart.
And we love you too, Richard.
Right back at you, Richard, and bite me, Richard. And then at 12 midnight, 12 a.m., 000100 hours, guess who came to dinner or to breakfast or to a midnight snack? It was Francis Tay with a pretty good Q&A.
A great Q&A.
For just over an hour.
It was a lunch Q&A for Singapore, but for those of us in Eastern Daylight Time, it's at midnight.
That made it kind of a breakfast with Francis, right?
Oh, yeah, but lots of people are night owls, I know, because we saw a bunch of you guys at that midnight.
True, and we did, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 hours last night, 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Woo-hoo.
RobLynn Live.
That's amazing.
Woo-wee. All right, 8 p.m., and you guessed it, RobLynn Live is hosted by Rob Gorman, Lynn Nakamoto, and Ollie, the Wonder Dog. Oh my goodness. This is going to be like going to the dentist the other day. I see this one coming. And his virtual background contest and a lively interactive chat that Marty calls the one and only Variety Hour. So we are a Variety Hour show.
That's right on. And Wanda Kelsey says we have 80 likes so far at 10 minutes after the hour.
Well, maybe it pays to be a tad late.
Yeah, so can we get more likes? Can you subscribe if you haven't? And click the bell icon. Thank you.
And please pay close attention to the caps tonight. This is one of the first ones ever, months and months ago.
Yeah.
ONPASSIVE, restoring sanity to humanity.
I love that.
Woo-wee!
We are
And-
sane. We're
And
definitely sane.
let's see, Miss Modise is here. Good morning to you in South Africa, 2 a.m. But who can sleep?
Wow, you're awake? That's
True.
amazing.
I tried taking a nap. You did too, and we didn't do so well.
Yeah, not so well. And Davina says hello to her global family. And you see the artwork behind you here behind us is courtesy of Davina Lee.
Thank you, Miss Davina. We appreciate you. So we talked about the lively interactive chat that on occasion brings a smile to some of your faces. Lynn will ring Grandma Bobby's cowbell around 8:30 p.m. and then highlight one of your chat comments and then let the guesses begin. Some educated and some not so educated, but we like and we welcome all guesses. Casey Zevenbergen is in the house. Hello, Ronald. Thank you for being here.
From PNG.
Papua New Guinea.
Right on.
Things are going to be changing in PNG. Things are going to be changing all over the globe. So sit tight, buckle up. Let's get ready to rumble. None of that rhymed. We're going to have to scratch that from the replay. All right. So now you know about Ollie and his virtual background. You know about day 30. What did I say it is? 301? Yeah, we had the anniversary yesterday. And 87 people already.
Thanks,
liked.
Camilla.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
I do.
Kind of early in the program for that, isn't it?
Not too shabby.
Keep a close eye on the ticker in the OES. Now, this is a public service announcement. Here we go. Keep a close eye on the ticker in the OES and an even closer eye on the pop-up in OFounders, as long as OFounders is there. We all know what that means. We get close.
Mm-hmm.
And for more juicy tidbits, just keep your eyes and ears open because the corporate side of OP is on fire. They are lit. And who knows what's coming next. And we'll talk about tonight's topic. I actually thought about that being the topic. You know, who knows what's next?
Oh, yeah.
But oh no, I had another idea, and we'll go with it, and we'll see how it goes.
And Henry says to say hi to his daughter, I think.
No, that's his
what?
I believe, cousin.
I got to go back up.
Cousin or son? Lucius.
Oh, okay. So
yes, I know that for a fact because I talked to him on the phone.
Okay, so he is here.
There's Henry.
Oh, Yolanda is my daughter and a brand ambassador. So say hello to her.
All right, Henry.
And so I was thinking Yolanda was Lucius.
No, that's two different people.
Oh, okay. That's his relative, right?
And there's Lucius saying hello to everybody at 8:13.
If Rob starts singing, ring the bell.
Ring that damn bell. All right, Jerry. I got the message. You're the one with the voice. I got it. I'll take a hint. I can take a hint. But you never know when I might just belt it out there.
Yep, that's true.
And then I'll probably get the hook. All right. Last night's news totally blew the lid off RobLynn Live. We had a panel, and in that panel, I believe, was Mr. Barilla, Mr. Francis Tay, Mr. Tang Manor, Miss Jean Oliva, Mr. Chris Tiazone, Mr. Marty DeGarmo, and who else? Don't let me leave anybody out. I think I got everybody. If I missed you and you were here, shout it out. That way we'll know you were here. I think that was everybody. And just so everybody knows, we are considering, which we mentioned a week or so ago, having a panel of all of you guys when we can to discuss the topic of the day. So don't be surprised if you get either a phone call or a WhatsApp or a message or a messenger from Lynn sending you the panel.
And hi, Yolanda. That's
Yolanda. Okay, that's nice. You know, there's nothing like family in ONPASSIVE. And before we go any further, today I spoke with a lovely lady from She's from Miami, Jacksonville, Orlando, and now Tampa. She had a Miami number, and we spoke about 12 of her positions. I will not mention any names, and she's good to go. But she has a problem that we want to mention within O'Male. Okay, and fire is right. Ash is on fire. He's on fire. We haven't seen him in a while, have we?
We haven't.
We're going to see him real soon. How about the 24th? The 24th coming our way. So, at any rate, the problem is the O-mail doesn't work at all. Okay? She has 12 accounts. They're, I believe, mostly are all family members. Well, not to worry. There are many people with the exact problem as she has. She can log in OES fine. She can log in O-Founders if she has to. But when she has, Tina Go is in the panel too.
He missed it.
Thank you, Francis. How could I forget Tina?
You gotta,
How in the world could I forget
gotta
Tina
write
Go?
it down if you're gonna.
I thought I wrote it all down. I even typed it. Yeah. Okay, well, Tina Go was there. Sunshine from Singapore. That lady was there. Okay, that I think caught everybody. Now, thank you, Francis. Obviously, you take better notes than I do, and that's not a surprise. Okay, 3 hours and 10 minutes with lots of excitement, as noted. Big evening, all events and things to come. So we're told we're going to have a mega, get this, mega event on June 24th. Products / solutions are going to be released. Are going to be released. Some simultaneously, some a little bit later on in the program, meaning days later, and we are going to blast on to the scene. And as Henry says, Lucius is his first cousin and a proud global brand ambassador.
John Burley says, "You're fired, Rob." Francis, you're hired.
Are you kidding? Wow, that is good news. Francis, I don't know that you want the job. You've got enough going on your plate for sure. But you're welcome to it, for sure. All right. Continue to migrate. I know you're tired of hearing this from me, and I'm going to say it in 78 speed, okay? Like Ash listens to RobLynn Live in 78, or if there's a higher speed record player, please migrate. Get your feelings. Sign your NDA, followed by registering to O Connect. Log in as often as you have time for to not miss anything news. Surf around the OES, that is OMail, OTrim, ONet, and while you're at it, start a webinar or conference in O Connect. Check out the corporate YouTube channel and enjoy the website. Changes and improvements once a week to the website. What do you think about that, kids? That's the end of the announcements.
Very good.
All right, and that was in 78 speed for Ash's benefit.
Good job.
Please send your love, light, and prayers to anyone who is ill or who has been in an accident for speedy and complete recovery. And we want to mention by name Gina Leva, who is here, I would say 99.95864% of the time, and she's not feeling well tonight.
Yeah.
So she's going to take a pass, take a bye,
Needs to
and
rest.
relax.
Come on over here. Out of the screen again.
I'm coming. Also, please pray for anyone who's been in an accident of any kind. Accidents do happen, and for their speedy and complete recovery, as well as those ill. And I think we saw Greg Duda today, who's been under the weather, and he was in Martin DeGarmo's chat
Live.
Today, his live today. That was good to see you there,
him.
Greg. Good to see you. Hello, Kenroy and Angela and Claire and Rockaboo and Mohammed. Whoo, doggies, we've got 178 already. Just getting warmed up.
Terrific.
So please pray for Ash also, his lovely wife, and the two handsome young men known as Chunky and Omar, or Yosef and Omar. I don't know, he's not Chunky. Where did the name Chunky
That's
come?
why it's a cute nickname. He's totally not chunky.
Oh, he likes chunky cookies, maybe.
So I remember I used to know a chef. He was very large, like maybe 400 pounds, and people called him tiny. So that's, it's a I don't know, nickname to be funny, I guess.
Yeah. Also, as we mentioned, pray for the media, the tech staff, as well as the support staff around the bell. Now we got people wanting the damn bell already.
She said, ring the bell is a song. Do you remember that song? I think I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you?
No, I don't remember. Ring that bell. You can ring that bell, something like that. But oops, Jerry's coming with the hook, so be
And
careful.
tonight's theme is unpassive, bigger than big. Unpassive is big, alicious.
There's the Alicious guy, Big Alicious. Well, tonight's topic, as John beat me to the punch, is on passive hashtag bigger than big. Well, where in the world did we come up with that? Well, we also have tonight's question. You thought I forgot.
Yeah.
Tonight's question brought to us by Ollie the Wonder Dog, who handed it to me several hours ago, is in the upcoming big event coming on June 24th or 24th June, what surprise or surprises will we see and hear about?
That's a question?
Yes, what surprises are we in store for?
Oh, that's a good
At
question.
the big event? Of course it is.
Yes.
Ollie brought it.
People will love that.
Yeah, if I'd have come up with it, it would have been dull. Ollie came up with it.
Ollie's
Good.
brilliant.
He is brilliant compared to me. All right, when talking about our topic tonight, bigger than big, there's a bunch we can talk about. We just picked out a few for instances because we don't want to talk a little too much tonight. Got a little bit of the throat issue going on. The tooth is better, but the
Yay.
throat is not, and no cough drops.
You need to get some.
That's
Daphne is here, honey.
Daphne, shalom to you. It's 3:30 over here, and I
3:30.
had a gig, so missed yesterday, but always happy to be here with you. Thank you,
She
Daphne.
wakes up especially early just to be with us. Thank you.
3:30 there.
I give her
Wow.
credit,
I
man.
think she's in Israel, Daphne. Yes,
I think so.
I believe so, if I remember right.
Mhm.
All right, let's take these for instances one by one, and remember what the question was. Do you remember what the question was?
What's in store for us?
At the big event, which is a bigger than big event, bigger than usual event. If Mr. Nazal and Mr. Kamal have anything to say, as well as Mr. Mafar, who I know will have a lot to say on what's going on. Armin Hogue is in the house. He's cooking. Oh, Armin in the kitchen. And he's going to listen to us tonight. Thank you.
That's
And
good.
Miss Diaz, thank you for being here. Did I say her name right?
Yeah. Ava.
Ava.
Diaz.
And speaking of her, after the show tonight, which will be sometime around 0900, we're not going till tomorrow morning, 9 p.m., a little bit after 9 p.m.
Going to be 10 p.m.
Oh, it's 10 p.m. Eastern?
Our time, Eastern, yeah. She's going
Okay.
to be doing an O Connect webinar and
O Connect
inviting
webinar.
you guys.
She'll be inviting everyone to hop along. And if you'd like, Ava, you can put the link in the chat. We are happy to announce
Yeah.
things like O Connects.
Put it periodically in the chat. If you're giving out the speaker link or the attendee link or both, go ahead and post it in the chat.
Okay, and Mohammed, Mr. Rob, Abdur, I should say, assalamu alaikum to you as well. John Barilla, make sure you folks that before the night is through, give RobLynn Live a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, and click and ring that bell for notifications, do it, please.
Thank you. And hello to
Thank you,
Mohammed
John.
Abdur Robe.
Right, I said assalamu alaikum to him. And let's see what else we got here. All right. Take this, for instance. How about the Burj Khalifa? Is that bigger than big? Larger than life? The tallest building in the world where our presence is on 2 floors?
That's
Oh my!
impressive.
The 134th floor and the 151st. I'd look good on the 151st floor. I don't think I'd want to parachute down.
No.
And then there is the bigger than big growth. Growth. It's not a growth on my neck or your neck. It's a growth in the size of our staffs. Remember when we had under 1,000? We're way over 1,000 now.
Wow.
Staffs globally in both the tech area, media area, and support staffs around the globe.
And Ring My Bell is a song by Anita Ward.
Anita
according to
Ward.
Mel.
Wow. Thank you, Mel. Oh, you can ring my bell. I'm supposed to not say. And then we know you all are aware of the bigger than big media presence, from the laser light shows that we see up and down the Burj Khalifa, to our partnership with supercars. Now, how hot was that seeing all those cars with
Very,
ONPASSIVE on the sides?
It was so sleek.
Very sleek, very fast, very beautiful, very expensive, a little out of the price range for you and thee, for sure. There's Gay Ling. There's Gay Ling Matthews. Salute to you, Gay Ling. Thank you for
Oh,
your
she's saying the
service.
words from the song. You
Yes.
had it, Rob. I think it goes something like, you can ring that bell. Bell, 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 L, ring that bell. Ring a, ling a, ring a. Something like that.
Ring a bell. All right, you'll ring a bell shortly. And whew, speaking of size, where size matters here, bigger than big, how about the fact there's 8 billion plus folks on the planet? Have you heard that?
That's a lot of
And
people.
which some 5+ billion are internet users? Are you kidding me? 5 billion internet users?
That's a lot of people.
Huge, absolutely huge.
Did you mention the One Heart movement?
I should have mentioned
Moving
that because I was there. And by the way, Davina and Lynn and everyone else who was there, obviously Dr. Mundi,
There's about
I was the only male there, right?
But on the Zoom itself, we had a panel, all women. It was the premiere of the One Heart movement. So it's going to be every week. So please join us. We'll be posting in the back office. All women.
Oh, women, One Heart movement.
Yeah.
That
pretty
is a movement.
special.
The women are in the scheme of things here at
And
ONPASSIVE.
Davina, if you want to just write in the chat who was there today on the premiere of One Heart Movement.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be nice.
Thank you, Davina. All right. I'm sorry. I had that on my list too, and I don't know what happened. But I was there. I was the only male there. I did write in the chat in case you ladies didn't see the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter was there in all his glory. Not that it's much, but he was there.
You're happy you're there.
And then proudly we can say ONPASSIVE will be in, once again, here's our disclaimer, our opinion, strictly our idea of an opinion, the first movement to achieve, or corporation, company, LLC, you name it, the first movement to achieve super unicorn status in a very short time. We mention a very short time because we have no idea how long it'll take.
It's going to be not too long. That's what I say.
Well, that's not too shabby.
I'm not going to predict the time, but I know it's going to happen quickly.
Now that's a biggie.
Yeah.
That's a biggie for
big,
sure.
Biggie. And Yvonne Mundi's here saying hello.
Hello, Yvonne. I hope you saw me in the chat. I know you were busy keeping the girls in line for sure.
She was on fire on One Global
She was lit. She was really totally
One Heart movement. Just beautiful global movement.
Yeah. That's good. Glad to see the ladies getting together.
Yep.
There is strength in numbers, and certainly that's numbers were there today.
And Daphne says, yes, you're right. I'm in Israel. Shalom.
Shalom to you, and shalom to all peoples in Israel. I've met a few, folks from Israel, Menachem and Carmela and Daphne, and why can't I pronounce her name? Iliita, who is the moderator of the Israeli.
It's spelled Ilanit, Ilanit, but I don't know how to
Ilanit. Okie dokie. And yes, Wanda, I forgot. Oh my goodness. There's going to be a YouTube contest with money to be handed out or shelled out or dropped into your wallets.
We don't know how it's going to work. We don't know the details, but we do know if they said.
Now that is a boom, baby, boom, like Marty says.
Pretty exciting.
How about this biggie of a biggie of a biggie? Not to mention this, but our presence before day one in the marketplace, in the IT world, that's capital I, capital T, where we're going to take over it, which is capital I, small t, as Ash has said, that's #Ash Mafara, in over 200 countries. Wow,
That's a lot of
We have
countries.
100 and some odd, I don't want to miss the number, languages that are in our system. So if
Mm.
you speak Greek, chances are Greek is one of the languages. If
Mhm.
you speak Hebrew, Hebrew is one of the
The
languages.
major languages are going to be
Right,
there.
Spanish,
Mhm.
English, French, uh, Portuguese, there's all sorts of languages. So get ready to rumble. So we are, this is Yvonne says, many thanks to Davina and Ava, and coordinator Mama Bear, Auntie Lynn for making the day a huge success. Bigger than big, I might add.
Mhm.
All right. Boom, baby, boom. We'd like to thank and quote our friend, Mr. QR Code himself, Pop Pop DeGarmo, Marty. And we've only just begun, okay, guys? We've only just begun. And oh, yeah, there are over 1,400,000 plus founding members that will have as its customer base. Now, get this. You want to talk about bigger than big? Let's talk customer base of over 2 million customers right out of the gate. Right out of the
Whoa,
gate.
that's a lot of people.
On day one, not
What?
on day
I
17.
mean, what company does that? What startup company has 2 million users, customers? That's crazy.
You're in the right place at the right time, Nakamoto.
And don't forget, we got to start the background guessing soon. Olive's there to
Oh, Olive, thank
remind
you very
us.
much.
We will be there soon.
Oh, okay. And Shandon says we're moving to the destination, which is another new top, if I might add. All right, we'll get right down to the Ollie, Where's Ollie contest in just a moment. Let's wrap it up with wowzer, 2 million customers right out of the gate. What
Wow,
do you think of that?
that's crazy. Just mind-boggling if you think about it.
Well, and this is to quote the Mad Hatter, who I know fairly well, bigger than big is how we do it. Bigger than big is how we do it. Come along on the ride of a lifetime. Let's do the journey together. Let's all do one thing for the world. Let's uplift humanity. And remember, we are restoring sanity to humanity worldwide.
Yes, that's right. And Jerry, he's such a giver. He says, I don't know what happened. I don't have anyone to take grocery shopping tonight or to the ER or to the whatever. He's always helping people, I tell you.
You can reach me in St. Petersburg, Florida. If you're going to take anyone shopping, it should be me, Jerry, the voice of the South here. All
Rob
right.
is the only rose among the thorns. Wow, how privileged you should be honored, says Sharon Cool.
Sharon, that's very kind of you.
Hello from Israel, from
All right.
Ronan.
Ronan Cohen from Israel. Israel. Wow.
Beautiful.
Shalom to you, Ronan.
Chris Tuzan enjoyed the Singapore Q&A.
Oh, he did. He was pretty lit too. You know, it was 12 noon there, so it was lunchtime. Oh, no. Yeah, Philippines is 12 hours difference. All right. That whole area is 12 hours difference. All right, so now we've talked about bigger than big. Let's take a look at tonight's background, shall we?
And Amy says, will the YouTube contest be posted in the back office? I'm sure the details will be posted for us. Yeah, we don't know exactly where, but it will be posted for sure. So we
That might
know.
be one thing you guys can say, you can guess about, is the YouTube contest. What do you think's involved there?
Yeah. Let's
We
see.
can have a multi faceted question. What do you think of
For
that?
sure. Greg says it would be better if the supercars were H2O, not petroleum. And we do know his passion about that. We
Water
respect that.
driven planes, boats, and cars. We're with you on that for the
We
most part,
understand.
Greg. We understand where you're at,
We totally
and
do.
we do need a cleaner, safer environment. I agree with you 100% on that.
And Jillian says she's working on a new video. Yay, Jillian.
Oh, Jillian is on fire as well.
Oh, and Henry says he's going to put his video in the hunt. Yay, good for you. I
All
can't
right.
wait to see yours.
Good stuff, Henry. We're going to slide to the left.
And Casey says, you'll survive, Greg. In his,
That's from
laughing
Casey
Just teasing.
Zevenbergen.
She's just teasing you.
Yeah, of course he is.
Mersazad sends
All right, there's the
roses.
background. We see some aeroplanes. They look like they're water driven to me. They're high above or low below. It looks like a bridge. and some tall buildings. And it looks like Ollie's got a box of chocolates. Yeah. That looks like something you might eat.
Wow, I like the candy in the middle.
Could it be Dove or could it be, what's the other one?
I
The
wonder,
one you like?
is it peppermint? That's why it's pink.
That could be peppermints.
It looks so good. I think that
Mm.
box is chocolates too. I'm in the mood for chocolate. Oh well. Just looking at
Publix
chocolate.
is only open till 10, and I have to be on an O connected 10. So maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Davina says, One Heart Movement with Lynn, Yvonne, Rekha, Ava,
Ava.
Yasmin, Amina, Basfi, Corinne, Tina Go from sunny Singapore, Ivy Mix, Dr. Benny, Jane, Gatau, and Davina. So that's
Thank
1,
you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, thank you very much, Davina. Hi, Shirin. Good to have you here.
Was really good. You ladies were
All right,
totally
Vaveen is
on
going to be
fire.
there in the next women's meeting next
All
week.
right,
Yay, Vaveen.
Vaveen.
I'm
All
glad.
right, strength in numbers,
Wonderful.
as we say, bigger than big, as we say.
And Karina says, I assume you can only participate in the contest if you have a YouTube channel. If you don't, you get nothing.
We don't know about that. That's an assumption, as you said.
Mhm.
And as a disclaimer, that's strictly the opinion of the viewers, that viewer. At any rate, it's all in good fun, good humor. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you might consider it, but
Yeah,
not necessary.
just remember it's always optional. Never feel pressured that you have to do anything. You know, as far as a YouTube channel, it's totally optional. But if you want to start one, I think the contest might motivate people who don't have a channel to make a YouTube video, or people who have a channel but they're inactive. It might kickstart them to creating videos. So that's pretty cool.
That's how we do it. Francis Tay, thank you for your super sticker, sir. Thank you very much, Francis.
Appreciate your ongoing
And when do we
support.
see Francis next?
Um,
You have your calendar.
Today is what day?
Thursday.
We'll see him on Saturday at 8 a.m. for the O Pilipinas, the Filipino webinar. I'm sure he's going to be presenting on Saturday, right?
Saturday,
He
okay.
can tell us if he is or not, but I'm pretty sure he is.
All right, good stuff, good stuff.
Bhaskar says a new update of the OES seems to have breathed new life. I have never seen such a big update on our OES until today. It was truly a head turner.
Good stuff, Mr. Sarkar. All right, as Carmela said, ring the bell.
All righty.
She, among others, I think we were up to 4 people that said ring the bell,
Okay.
including Olive Tom.
Because you know we're always kind of slow on ringing the bell. Sorry about that. So Pat Parent says hello. She's listening while cooking. Time to eat.
She and Armand are cooking both.
But even if she's busy cooking and eating, she's here with us.
All right. Is this yours?
Yeah, that was for you. It was a fantastic kickoff of One Heart Movement. I highly appreciate all the ladies and Rob who came silently to support. All right. Good morning from Baldastakur.
Hello, Bob. We're glad you're here. And you are in the right place at the right time, going places to the new top.
And if you just got here and you're noticing that there's a slow mode, what it means is you can make comments every 2 minutes. So you can make your comments worth it. If you got 2 minutes, type all you want, make it a good comment full of meat.
All right, before we run out of time, would you ring Grandma Bobby's bell,
All
please?
righty, I'm going to ring the bell. We are currently about 6 minutes behind in the chat. So I will scroll past the 6 minutes of comments, and then I'm going to select a comment to highlight, and then you can make your guess right after that.
All right.
Thank you so much. And we're going to highlight Amy, where's her? Amy January's comment.
I have a channel that YouTube assigned to me. I never asked for it. I never used it before, but I wrote down all the literature on that and the information on it. Well, guess who's going to be in that contest?
Wow.
Miss January.
All right. Okay, and the first person to guess is Bruce. He says Brooklyn Bridge connecting Manhattan to Brooklyn. Hi, Kartik.
Hello, Kartik.
We love Francis. Please, the youth of One Movement, Global Movement, and now One Heart Movement need you badly. Casey says, you're a bit early. And we have Sarah Fonte.
Hello, Sarah Fambe. RobLynn, please. I sent you an email, but was told that it was invalid. I'm sure I missed something. If you do not mind, please give me one more time. Very simple. RobLynn Live at gmail.com. All one phrase. RobLynn Live at gmail.com. And I try to answer them as quickly as I can. I may be falling a little behind, but please write again if I missed you.
And we have Fortune Moyo. Hey, I managed to wake up in time. Good morning on Passive Family.
And we want to send a big thank you out. Let's see, you rang the bell. We're getting some guesses. We haven't had any answers to the question. What do you think the big event's going to be? Let's hear from everybody on that. That's Ollie's question of the night. What will be the big event?
I'm sure there'll be answers coming. And Yolanda says, bad weather in North Texas. I keep going in and out with my connection. Oh, I hope you keep safe.
Yes, stay safe in northern Texas. The winds can be brutal there in the hills, for sure. Frank Rowe, he's guessing Ohio. Good guess, Frank.
And Irena says it's a 155-year-old Cincinnati Bridge in Ohio.
That's an old bridge. That's almost as old as me.
Ooh, that's old. S. Page says Japan.
What? Okay. S. Page says Japan.
Richard Lamott says Florida.
Oh, he's thinking Jacksonville. I know what he's thinking.
And we have a super sticker from our supporter,
Sharon Koo. Thank you, Sharon. Very kind of you, madam.
Thank you. And Auntie Helen's here. Hello, fellow Unpassive family in the house. Kaboom, 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 boom.
Ooh, that's a boomeroo if I ever heard one.
Thank you, Angela. She likes our hats.
All right.
Karina says the future is bright.
Yes, it is, Karina.
Pat Mayberry thinks it's London.
Could be London, England in the UK. And Chris Tiazone says OnPassive is bigger than big. Hashtag RobLynn Live. Thank you, sir.
And his guess is there, which is?
Ohio.
Here it is.
Ooh, hi. Ooh. Casey Zevenbergen says Ohio.
Hi, Amal.
Amal Fatayer is in the house. Hello, good evening to you. Thank you for being here.
Here's a guess for the question of what's going to be happening on the big event.
Maybe there will be flying cars from the other world.
And Deborah Shaw says hello to us.
Hello, Deborah. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Bruce Gerstein is sticking with the Brooklyn Bridge.
I spoke too soon. Brooklyn Bridge.
But we don't disqualify anybody, Bruce. This is a caring individual group here.
And Roy Davies says hello, and he says he just got done eating dinner.
But he's here. Good stuff, Roy. You're here every night, and we appreciate it.
You're welcome, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah again.
And we have
Juan Dean from Georgia. Another top. You're right. Another tippy top for sure.
Frank Rowe likes the background. And Sukumar Biswas says OnPassive is always bigger than big.
And I just want to reiterate on behalf of Marty, just to say that Marty is usually right, and he hit the nail on the head. Whenever we don't see Ash, big things are right around the corner.
That's true.
So thank you, Ash, if you're watching or listening. We're on this journey with you, brother, and we appreciate everything you and Mohammed do and the staffs do, Mr. Nizal. Mohammed is Mr. Kamal, I should say, Dr. Tariq in Egypt, and the staffs all over the planet. It's mind-boggling what's going on and how very close we are. June. You said June is going to be the month, Ash? You nailed it. June is going to be the month and is the month. So thanks very much. And John Barilla says the big event will be Bigalicious. That's all he's going to say. Bigalicious.
August Flores says hi, good day, and OnPassive.
All right.
Patricia Green thinks it's Chicago.
Chicago. It's my kind of town.
And Laurie thinks it's Florida.
Florida. She goes with Jacksonville, I think.
Oscar Sarkar, no matter what you've done for yourself or for humanity, if you can't look back on having given love and attention to your own family, what have you really accomplished? Love you, OnPassive.
Love you right back, Mr. Sarkar from India, where it's early morning in India, right?
It is.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
It's 11 a.m. or so.
Oh, it's 14 hours difference. That's right.
14 and a half.
Chandan in the house saying London. Could it be London?
Could be. Karina says.
My comment was right above Amy's. I said, not sure how you can, particularly if you don't have a YouTube channel, so you would miss out. Even though you don't have to have a YouTube, just won't win.
That's true.
That's true, but hey, maybe you don't have to have a YouTube channel. Maybe you have to be the person, and this is my guess on what's happening on the big event. May I have a guess?
Yeah.
All right. That the YouTube contest will not be about your own YouTube. It's how many YouTube channels are there within OnPassive. What do you think of that?
Could be. And
And
Daphne says, the big event, maybe it's a global announcement. Possible.
everything is global with
Melanie thinks
OnPassive.
it's Germany.
Germany from Melanie. All right, Mel.
Irena says the bridge was reopened this spring. Just to let you know, my baby studies in Ohio.
All right.
Liverpool Bridge says Sadananda.
All right.
And Pat says Japan.
Japan could be.
No clue, but I will go with Ohio, says Ava Diaz.
Thank you, Ava.
John says, looks like a bridge in the area of the Ohio Valley, the Ohio River. So I say Ohio.
That's a good guess. Sounds somewhat educated there, John.
Thank you, Frank,
you.
says Divina. I don't know, but I'll guess Ohio.
That's
says
probably a
Karina.
pretty good guess. That's a safe bet.
Hi, Les Hudson.
Les Hudson in the house, and we're glad you're here, Les.
I think the big event will be the paid link will be activated, says Vivine.
That could be. That could be. Or it
Wow.
could be multiple big events within a big event. Who knows? Ash
Exciting.
has got surprises.
Up his sleeve.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they never end. And Yin Yang says, Unpassive is a magnificent, matchless masterpiece.
The 3Ms by
And
our friend Yin.
Greg says, that's the East River, Brooklyn Bridge.
All right, all right, all right. That's East River, according to our friend Greg.
How are you using the super stickers received in Everyday Live webinar?
Okay.
One-
Usually it's something to do, and I would say it's always to do with OnPassive. For example, we have a green screen, and I'm looking forward to getting a green screen as well. The green screen is behind us here, and that's why there's no, fading in, fading out of our broadcast. Whenever we put up what's that called, a background, virtual background. Whenever I'm on in the separate part in the office area, I seem to fade in and out, and that's because I don't have a green screen. And they're not inexpensive, so we appreciate that very much. Any and all super stickers help.
Our computer's dying too. It looks like I think it might be on its last leg, huh?
I think it passed its last leg. It's down to half a leg now.
Yeah. So as you see, there's some buffering, and sometimes we freeze on screen. Like yesterday, I tried to put the computer on lower resolution, and then we watched the replay. I said, "OMG, you couldn't even read the comments. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I couldn't lower it that much." So I tried to lower it so that we don't get the buffering and the slow and the jerkiness on the comments. But technology needs to be replaced, right? It doesn't last forever. So hopefully we can get that done and have a better broadcast for all of you to enjoy.
And chances are, if you weren't on it 23 out of 24 hours, it would have lasted a couple extra weeks.
Yeah, I do use my computer a lot.
I didn't want to say that too loud.
Okay, don't say it too loud.
Robin, Kyla, hi. Let's see. Robin is thinking Verify to be shown on the Burj Khalifa.
That's
Ooh-wee.
possible.
And
Possible.
let's not forget India. We were told
Yeah.
there could be a big announcement somewhere surrounding the folks in India, and that is one of the largest affiliate bases in the world and customer bases. So could it be India? And Monique is here. Connect is OnPassive's dream fulfillment tool, which will make dreams of everyone associated with OnPassive come true. And he's in it to win it. The future of the internet is the OnPassive ecosystem. Notice I don't say echo anymore.
Good job. And John Barilla says definitely not the Brooklyn Bridge.
Being from the Big Apple, New York City, he would know.
And hi to Ralston McKenzie.
Hello, Ralston. We're glad you're here.
And S. Page says, my second guess is Belgium. I am really guessing. I don't know.
I'm with you. I have no idea where that is.
Olive says, I knew it was in the USA, but no clue where exactly the astronauts got me.
Oh, that's right. In Ohio. That's the home of John, former
John Glenn?
astronaut who's now passed, John Glenn.
Oh, okay.
And he was what, first to orbit? I think he was first to
Oh, is that what
orbit
it
the
was?
Earth. John Glenn.
Doyle Engebretson says, Unpassive is moving into another major country. My guess.
Whoa.
Oh, that could be too.
Could we be opening an office? Let's just throw this out there. Could it be we're moving into India other than Hyderabad? What do you think?
Who knows? And we have
I don't.
Nicholas Gomez, and he says the mega event will be 2 products launched, O Connect and O Tracker.
That would be mega, and that would be a multi-mega event for sure.
And Jillian says Unpassive equals on massive.
True. We almost wore the unpassive hat.
Daphne says Ohio River Bridge.
Ohio River Bridge. Good
And
guess.
Sina wants to tell us it's 6:15 in the morning in India. Oh, early morning. Thank you for correcting
that
us.
is early. Thank you for being up with RobLynn Live.
Michael Tomei says we are one in one big family. Next mega event will be free wavelength of lights on passive Suda Nanda Das.
Free wavelength of lights. Wow.
Srijit's here.
Hello, Srijit. Glad you're here. Good morning,
Always
good evening.
Here with us.
Yes, he is.
Lolly, hi.
Pennsylvania Bridge from Lolly. Now that sounds like an educated guess too, Lolly.
And Wanda Kelsey said, IT said anyone can participate in the contest.
There you have it. See, I may have been right with, how many on-passive channels are there.
Bhaskar says, hello, dear Divina, the graphic that makes sense.
True. Thank you, Davina.
Mohammed Asadul, hand pink wavy.
Oh, here's the hand pink. I didn't get the pink glove today. Shucks.
And we have Yolanda saying, hello, I'm back. Unpassive family.
All right, Yolanda, we're glad you're here.
Davina
and Davina says thank you to Bhaskar.
And we have August saying, good morning, Unpassive
August
family.
Flores saying good morning to everyone.
Rena says, thank you for the beautiful background. Karina says, it's exciting on Passive with Ash keeping us all very excited. Olive Tom says, I'm with you, Vivine. I think it's the activation of the payment link.
Oh, buddy. Not too
shabby.
Wouldn't that be something?
Irma says, hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon
and
to you.
Hello, Dipendra.
Dipendra Singh, Mr. Solanki. Glad you're here, sir. Thank you for your support very much. And Amy January says, so many big surprises with Unpassive, a YouTube contest, upcoming June surprises, money, apples to be given out with the contest. Unpassive is like waiting for Christmas to get here to see your gifts. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and we get excitement every month.
Seta Sanfo says Ohio, another educated guess.
And we have Roy Calvin here.
Roy in the house. Hi, brother. Unpassive is the life blessing we've all been waiting for. Wow.
That's true.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Kartik says, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I changed my answer. It's a John A. Suspension Bridge in Ohio. All right, Melanie. That sounds educated. Sukumar, thank you so much for the reply. It was my curiosity. Absolutely no problem. We are totally transparent. And we thought if we were to get any of those over the years or year, or in this case, 301 days, that's what we would use the funds for. And that's to do something within OnPassive.
Thank you. And Karina says, I think the big event will be O Tracker and O Connect coming out to the world, and we start our commission.
Are you ready for that, Karina? Are you really ready to start getting those apples rolling in?
She was here in 2018.
I think July of 18. She was one of the firsties.
She is ready to roll, I'm sure. Hi, Deblina. Thank you for your support of RobLynn Live. She says, congratulations. Great event coming up.
True.
And we have, let's see.
Now, see, Roy Davies does it right.
Thank you, Casey. You don't see us buffering. I've seen people complain of the buffering, so The computer's starting to go. August Flores says, hello, good a day, Rob and Lynn.
Good a day to you, August.
And Tanya's sending
Tanya
us
Hennard in the
hearts.
house.
Thank you.
Hello.
We have
Davina.
Davina's giving us the location.
Here it comes, kids.
Ready?
Davina says, the background is a beautiful Ohio, known for producing some of the best candies and chocolate in the country.
Oh.
It is the birthplace of aviation and 24 astronauts. And the Cedar Point place is huge, amusement park. I think it's got one of the oldest roller coasters.
Oh, really?
As well.
I didn't know it's known for its chocolate. That's good to know. Did you know that?
No, absolutely not.
Something new. Yeah. Hoping to travel to India soon, says Daniel Welsh.
There you go, Daniel. All aboard.
And Hari Kanti's here.
Hari Kanti in the house. Thank you for being here.
I see you on Facebook.
He gets around.
He does. The big event may be in Singapore.
Whoa, Francis.
Do you guys agree with that?
Now, you know where I think Francis is getting that? Ash did mention something about Singapore and the beautiful parks and the beautiful flowers and trees and plants. You might be onto something, Francis. Mm-hmm. And Davina says, congrats to Frank, Irena, Christy, Casey, John Barilla, Karina, Daphne, and everyone else who got it right. Wow, there was a crowd of you going to Ohio tonight.
Yeah.
Richard Lamott, may God's healing hands touch all those who are sick or suffering. We're backing you on that, Richard. For sure, for sure.
Frank Rose says, thank you, Davina. Stay safe. Storming here. Good night.
All right, Frank, be safe, brother. Jillian says there will be so many locations in the future. It's totally a mega and massive. Bigger than big, kids. This thing, this movement, this corporation, whatever you want to call it, LLC, group of a big family, one of the largest families of a movement, is lit, and it's bigger than big.
Good morning from Bangladesh, is Sajbi Noor.
Bangladesh in the house.
In my opinion, RobLynn Live deserves the best of the best YouTube contest.
Well, Monique, that's very kind of you to say, but there's an awful lot of others out there with YouTube going on. It'd be nice to win the contest, but
and my guess is that it will have to be new content. I could be totally wrong, but I'm thinking he'll give us a topic or whatever guidelines, and then we create something. That's my guess. Wallet, that is mega, says Daphne. And we have Mahesh Paswan. Hello. Well, thank you. Welcome. Well, he's welcoming us. Thank you, Darmi.
Darmi, thank you. We appreciate you and all you're doing for your fellow ONPASSIVians. And John Barilla, John Glenn, autographed the model airplane my dad built. The kind of plane he flew in the Navy. He visited my hometown. My dad had already passed, but my cousin, the mayor, had him sign it. It is on display. Wow, John.
Oh,
that's cool stuff.
That's amazing.
That is cool stuff. I'm an autograph hound. Not anymore. I used to be when I went to the Masters golf tournament for 15 years.
Really?
So I know what it means to get an autograph from a famous person.
That's pretty cool.
Cool stuff.
Davina, epic backgrounds is Melanie.
That is epic, Davina. Very nice.
Hello, Mohammed Ehsan.
All right, Mohammed.
And we have Joanne Belcon here.
All right, Miss Belcon, just dropping in to say a quick hello. Just got home. We'll watch the replay. Pride Flower. Okay, she's supporting the Pride Month. I think June is the Pride Month around the world.
Davina says, thank you, Melanie.
All right.
And we have Charmaine, and she's saying,
Charmaine says, howdy, Rob and Lynn. My idea of a mega event for ONPASSIVE will be to have our own satellite in space.
Oh, I would love that.
Wouldn't that be something?
Because that would mean that I know that Ash Mufar had mentioned before, it would be wonderful for the whole world to have free internet. Wouldn't it be an ideal situation?
Wow, could that be something? Would that be something? Mm-hmm. Ash, if you're listening, we've got someone voting for the satellite.
And Greg Lakin says, if it's not the Brooklyn Bridge, then it is the same type with a big background of the same type.
I kind of thought New York as well, but having been to the city and being born there, I suspected it was somewhere else.
Hi, Shaheen.
Shaheen in the house.
Thank you
Saying
for
hello
your-
to Ash.
Thank you for your support of RobLynn Live on social media. We appreciate
It's
you.
true,
Copley
and true.
Mandal is here.
Popley, we're glad you're here, madam. Thank you very much.
Henry says, hello, Chris and Francis. Did you like the surprise I showed on your O Connect Singapore?
I thought it was
to
pretty
Jean?
cool.
Amit Pardhan.
Hello, Amit. We're
Hello.
glad you're here, sir. Thank you for being here.
Frank says to Rihanna, I think we do the cooking and everyone else gets a piece of the pie.
Oh, righty-dighty. And
Goodbye
Rachel's
from
here.
Rachel. Bye. She has to leave, I guess. Thank
Okay,
you so
good night.
much, everyone.
Or good morning, Rachel.
Love you for all you do to support us on Facebook. Appreciate. Thank you so much. And we have Chris Bhaskar Sarkar saying,
What are you doing is indescribable. You will go far, stay well. That's to
Nice.
Chris Tiazone. Chris, you've got a lot of fans around the world, brother.
and we have Harry.
Harry saying
Schneider.
Ohio. Right on time, Harry. You got it right. Good stuff.
Wow. And yes, I feel too. It might be Singapore.
I like that idea. Francis and Tina and Rose, who I met last night, on the phone, and on the we did a one of those Z word things to where we could correct her issue.
Yep. Congratulations to all winners. Oh yeah, and Cedar Point is a fabulous old time amusement park. Spent some time there.
John, was I right when I said it's got one of the oldest wooden roller coaster frames? I thought so.
Jillian says Miami.
Hmm.
Cynthia, you're quite welcome.
Cynthia, glad you're here. Thank
Davina
you.
says stay safe, Frank.
Anybody that's having bad weather, please stay indoors when you can. Do not hazard getting out there and taking chances.
Oh, definitely.
Ollie has become giving, like RobLynn and our
Oh.
CEO, Mr. and Mrs. Mufar. Gifts wrapped already. Thank you, Shirley.
Very nice. Karina, you're quite welcome. We love you.
We love you, Karina.
Hi to Cecil.
Cecil Weir.
He recently moved to a new home. I think he's happily settled in now.
Still in Canada?
Still in Canada, yes.
Okay, good stuff.
Francis Tay says we have OES PNG at 7 p.m. PNG time. Details are in the back office. So that would be, I think, about 5 a.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell us what the Eastern Daylight Time is?
It is 5 a.m. and I'll be there, Francis.
We're going to try to be there.
I'll be there
So
for
that's
sure.
in about 8 hours, people. If you want to go to an OES training conducted by Francis Tay, it's for the PNG folks, but you guys are welcome to attend if you're not from PNG.
All right, good stuff.
Frank Rowe, thank you, Davina. A big boom was scary. Amit says hi to Davina. Davina sends hearts and prayers to Frank.
All right.
And we have Jamuna Behari. Welcome.
All right, Mr. Day, we're glad you're here, brother. Thank you for being here.
Kartik says he's excited about the new pop-up now. Top.
We going to the new top, kids.
Hi.
Buckle up, double tie.
Hi, Yang Yang, saying
All right, Mr.
wonderful
Yin.
RobLynn Live gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for the hearts.
Building hopes and dreams.
From Yvonne.
Thank you, Miss Mundi.
Chandan says thanks.
To Ash and Mohammed Kamal and Mr. Mazal. You're all doing a great job for humanity. Love you all.
Divina says thank you, Melanie. And we have Amit saying another beautiful background. Thank you so much, Divina.
That's actually Kathy Toth.
Kathy Toth.
Toth.
And James Yates says, I just made it. I was celebrating our son's birthday. Hello, everyone. Happy birthday to your son, James.
Good stuff, James. We're glad you're here. And thank you very much, Miss Benny, Bavine Benny. Thank you for that super sticker.
And I get to see Vivine if I am awake enough to attend, what's her name? Comfort's 8 a.m. She has an 8 a.m. show and a 4 p.m. show. And Vavine is always there at 8 a.m. So if I wake up early enough, I go to Comforts and I see Vavine right there in the live chat.
All right, Vavine.
I enjoy interacting with Vavine.
Thank you again, Vavine. Very kind.
Thank you. Kusa Doj Mandal is here.
Good morning, all founders. Good morning to you, sir.
And Jillian says, we are moving, shaking, quaking, rumbling, growing, expanding, and lit. Irena has a guest. She says, June 21st will be the biggest virtual coffee day with Mr. Ash.
I'm good with that.
Kathy, it's a pleasure, says Davina. Patience is hi to all of us. Hi, Patience. Patricia
Hi.
or Pat Parent is here.
All right, Pat Parent in the house. We hope you're doing well, Pat. We're going to see you at the new top. What do you think of that?
I love
And
it.
if you got a guess on what Ash has up his sleeve, put it in the chat, please, before you go to bed.
Yes, that would be wonderful, Yvonne says.
Our
To
own
have our
unpassive
own,
Saturday.
you guys, I would love to have a Saturday
Wowza.
for the whole world. And Alexandro Janet says, thanks for all you do for all the time, RobLynn.
Thank
you're
you
quite
guys for being here. We
welcome.
appreciate it very much.
Very
Thank
much
you very
so.
much. And Charmaine, Char2s, sending along a super sticker. Very kind of you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. And you're here every night with us. We appreciate your support.
No, it means a lot to us. Believe me, it really does. And Mohammed Shakeen says June is a big month. Well, I would say that's an understatement. It's bigger than big and an amazing month for me. It's his birth month.
Yay.
All family members need and it's financial freedom month.
That's
Well,
right.
that it will be.
That's true. And Chanchal Ali says, love you all. And Roy Davies says, hello, everyone. If I missed anyone, I am saying hello to you all, my brand ambassador family.
Thank you to everybody for being here. We're right up against an hour, but we're going to stay here and make sure we don't miss anybody saying hello. Is that okay with you tonight?
Yes, and Sarija says, eye-catching graphics as always, Divina. Every day I'm getting the knowledge about different places of the world. Good job. Thank you so very much. You're quite welcome. You too, Frank. No, you too, Frank. I hear you have a storm there.
Stay safe, Frank. Stay safe, Casey. Both of you guys. And EMMM will be seeing people sack their bosses and go full time on passive in June.
Oh.
Excellent. Excellent. I know John Butakis is one that wants to say goodbye to the just over broke. And I think a lot of us are going to be able to say goodbye to just over broke.
Definitely. And Christia Zahn says, Henry Tucker, yeah, it is a literal pink hand waving you showed us on O Connect session with Gene. It was hilarious.
Good stuff, Chris.
And SM Akram Hussein from Bangladesh is with us.
Hello.
Good to have you.
Pink hand waving.
Yeah, pink hand waving. And we have Yvonne saying, hello, Uncle John Barilla. My son recognized you from RobLynn Live as a famous actor.
Oh, Nelly.
Ooh.
How about that?
And John Barilla says there are several bridges in New York City on the East River. The Brooklyn Bridge is a bit more spectacular than the nice bridge pictured tonight.
I think you're right. It is.
Ying Yang says, have a good night, good morning, and everything in between.
All right.
Everyone.
Good stuff.
Daphne says, great job, Divina.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Lori Lunn in the house. Good night to everyone. I know we will win something. I think we're all winners here for sure.
And Melanie says, wouldn't that be awesome? A peaceful earth where everyone will be at peace with each other, extending a hand and making sure each other is well fed, well roofed, and well clothed. That's nice.
I like that.
Dr. Benny says we have 190 watching with 176 likes.
And what do you usually say?
Not too shabby.
Very nice.
And Frank Rose says good night.
And good day, everyone. Stay safe. You stay safe, Frank, please. And Jillian says I would like unlimited internet, as in 5G. Videos use up more and more data, and it only makes sense to go unlimited. That's how we do things at OnPassive.
Everything is unlimited.
Unlimited with no
caps.
True.
That's what it's all about.
Cecil Weir, it was great seeing the back office. Yes, it was, brother.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Glad you enjoyed it, Chris, says Henry Tucker. And we have a good night from Karina.
Good night, Karina.
Thank you, Mohammed Jinnah.
Thank you, brother.
Hi, Lucy. She says, RobLynn and Ollie, thank you for bringing us all together to share and chat every day.
We're glad you're here, Lucy, and we appreciate the support. Irena says, sounds great at Frank Road. Definitely. I can cook, bake, dance. Mm-hmm. Everyone is invited. All right. Sounds like the party's not at Marty's living room. It's at Irena's. Yes, all right. Richard Lamott says 176 likes at 06, meaning 9:06.
We're about 5 minutes behind in the chat. And Carmela says from top to a better top.
fire, 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 fire. And as they say in Israel, ash, 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 ash.
I love it. Christia Zahn says, thank you so much, Bhaskar Sarkar, India. I'm speechless. And Chandan says, I'm enjoying the process very much. RobLynn Live is amazing.
Thank you, Chandan. Appreciate
Thank you, Chris, for doing this for us in PNG. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Francis
So-
and Chris.
And if you guys want to learn more about the OES, go to the PNG webinar. It is 8 hours from now. It's worth it. He will do a screen share, and you can't beat a screen share, right? It's so clear. And we have Melanie saying lots of lighted candles will be lifted from under the bushels.
Now that's
from
going to be on
everywhere.
O Connect, is it not?
Yeah, it'll be on Oconnect, I'm
Okay,
sure.
good stuff.
If not, let us know, but I'm pretty sure it's Oconnect. We have 199 watching, 178 likes at 60 minutes. Thank you.
That's nice. Thank you, everybody.
Hi, Smriti Kumar.
All right, Mr. Chakma.
Kiana says, feeling so blessed for all the work Ash and the staff is doing for us. I love them all. Yeah,
She's right.
We can.
She's right.
We need to be grateful and appreciative.
Mhm.
Francis had a great time with his daughter yesterday. He was there to support her performance. His daughter was greeted by our deputy
Ooh.
prime minister. So honored, just like her dad. Great Father's Day gift. Wow,
How about
that's
that,
pretty
Francis?
special.
That is a memory for sure that you guys are going to have forever.
It was a orchestra, basically an orchestra. I think his daughter plays the violin. I wish I could have been there to hear her perform.
Wow.
And Karina says, love you all.
All right, Karina.
Carmela says, thanks to all the Singapore support everywhere.
There is a lot of support for Singapore.
Singaporeans are supporting others. They're doing a lot.
Right,
of
that's what I
support, yeah.
mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's what she meant.
Hi, Mariam. Mariam says, this is the beginning of change in capital
Changing
letters.
the world for the better.
Yes. And we have Kanta Raju here. Hello.
Glad you're here, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And there's doggies. Giri Malapa.
Yeah, Giri Malapa.
Mr. Bondi. All right. And as
Hi, Aseta.
what did Francis say last night? Bond. James Bond. 007.
Kamanika Chakma is here.
She's here every night. She hasn't missed.
And Melody says, I am just humble and grateful.
I think we're all having a little bit of that humbleness. It's good to have.
Thank you, Jamuna Behari.
Glad you're here, sir. Thank you again.
And Tanya says, good night, RobLynn and everyone.
Hashtag QR code.
And Pat Parrott says, it will be an old product solution to change lives and businesses. Love you all. I have surprises, Christmas gifts every time. Good night.
Good night to you, Pat.
Parrott. We love you. And Casey says, good night to all those on the dark side. Patricia Green says, me too. I want to stay home because I am no longer working. That's a dream that many people have, and it's going to come true for everyone. Diane Michaud says, thank you, RobLynn. You're quite welcome. Aloha from Daniel Violet in Hawaii. Welcome.
The
to
Big
you.
Island, of course.
Yes. And we have Laxma Reddy here. Hi, how are you? Thanks for the history in Ohio, especially about astronauts and aviation. Also, the Creation Museum is there, says
Wow.
Angela.
All right.
Yes, it has a famous old roller coaster, Rob. You were right.
Yeah, and there's one, I don't know if it's still there at Coney Island. Is there still one at Coney Island, John? I'd be curious. I rode that one.
Wow.
That thing was rickety 50 years ago, so I hope it's been replaced.
It needs to be.
I mean rickety.
That's not good.
You could hear the creaking as you went up or down.
I'm not going on any rickety stuff. Deborah Charles says, good evening, everyone. It's so good to be here from Trinidad and Tobago.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yay. Hi, Angela. Thank you for sharing, says Davina. This is for you, John. RobLynn Live is slow modalicious.
Modalicious.
Slow modalicious. We love the show.
Thanks, Frank.
2
Appreciate
minutes,
it very
slow
much.
modalicious.
And I know not everybody's a fan of the slow mode, but it is how we're able to keep within the 5-minute range of, not missing any content, any comments. And that's the goal here. We're totally interactive.
We're able
we
to,
try to be.
we're always behind, and that's going to be expected. But I can tell you this, when we were on no slow mode, we were behind by 10, 15, 20 minutes. You may recall that. And now we're only behind by 5 minutes or so. I can usually keep up and we can highlight more of your comments. So I think in the long run, this is beneficial to everyone.
Pat Mayberry said, I lost connection. Did you announce the location? Yes, Davina did, Miss Lee, and it was and is the Ohio River in Ohio. I'm not sure which city, but that's a very old bridge, probably 100-year-old bridge in Ohio. Monique, hello, Partha. Hello.
It's about that time.
Oh, the link is in here. We gotta scroll down a little more because we got to get that link out to the public.
Yeah.
John.
You're welcome, Armin. Good night, Pat Green. You're welcome, Irena. And thank you for your prayers, Dr. Benny.
Thank you, Dr. Benny.
Good night from Bhaskar. I'm going to try to speed it up, guys. I think it would be awesome to have a data center in outer space. Yeah, I sure would.
Wow.
Hearty goodbye from Melanie.
I didn't even think of that.
Marian thanks Ash Mofara. Kathy Ta is here, changing the world for the better. Hello to Tamai.
Tamai in the house.
Kiana says good night. Good night. Be safe to everyone in Canada from the fires.
True.
That's a good one. Sarija says the big change has been initiated all around the world by the wave of ONPASSIVE. And Pat says thank you. And I believe we're kind of caught up. Seems we're
Are you caught up? Good.
Yeah.
Let's go back and say some thank yous to the folks who provided super stickers. We're very grateful. Colonel Lee, Daniel Lee, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you very much. Francis Tay, thank you
very
much. Appreciate it. And Sharon Koo, thank you very much for your super sticker.
Thank you, Sharon.
Means a lot, folks. Means a lot to Ollie, Lynn, and myself. Vavine, thank you for that super sticker. Very kind of you,
Thank you, Vavine.
And the one, the only, Charmaine, Char2, thank you for your super sticker.
Thank you.
So we appreciate everybody and how everybody feels about RobLynn Live. We're glad we have made it to 301 shows consecutively. We'll go on with this for a while and we'll see what Ash says, but we're at his, this is kind of a funny way of looking at disposal, if he wants to dispose of RobLynn Live. But we're here to help, Ash. We're here to spread the word. And you name it, we're here for you and the team. So thank you. Thank you very much for what you do.
Angela said her volume went out.
Ooh.
And we have a good night to a bunch of people from Dr. Benny. Right. Richard Lamont, we have 194 likes at 18 minutes past the hour. We thank you for those likes. We appreciate it very much.
And Armando, we didn't say hello to you yet. We did say hello to Deborah and Yin Yang.
Hello to Mohammed Chalkeen.
Right.
And Harry
and there's
Bridge
Harry.
Owning our own satellite will help the youth. I am unable to reach due to lack of internet. That's a good point. Hi, Sandy Don.
Sandy Don in the house.
And hi, Diona.
And Diona in the house. Sandy's in Singapore, right? I think so.
Oh, okay.
Sandy, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you were from Singapore. Or I think you're from Singapore.
June is Dairy Month, says Wanda.
True.
Pat Mayberry.
Mayberry, I'm in good. Thanks for asking. Building hopes.
Elizabeth McPhee.
Good night. RobLynn, non-passive is awesome for everyone, but super for all the grandparents to help their princesses and princes. I like that.
Yes. Wandine says good night.
Good night, Wandine.
Yin Yang, love, light, peace, gratitude to all. Unpassivians. Much love from Pam Krawick. I hope your daughter gets better. We love you to pieces, Pam, and we pray for you. Chris Tiazan. Hey, Mrs. Calabash. Pat. Pat Ollie Dog for us, all in that Ohio Bridge, wherever you are, in that virtual background. LOL.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
There's Fatima. Hello to you.
Yes, the Coney Island is old but refurbished.
Shh, I don't know
if
Fatima. I'd go on it. Fatima, hello to you, and thank you to everybody for being here. And good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are.
See you soon. And did I say what's happening tomorrow? Okay, so PNG, 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, training done by Francis Tay. We also have 11 a.m. It's Global Dedicated Unpassivians.
As well as
And that is speaker is Charles Osong, and another speaker that I can't remember offhand, but it's posted. We will post in the morning, maybe shortly before we go. Before it starts, it'll be in the back office. It's also posted all over social media.
Red Redfern, 11.
Okay, you say that part. Go ahead.
Red Redfern at 11. Likely going to see Chris Johnson at 11:30, and you know who's coming at noon. Guess who's coming to lunch? The one, the only, the Keto King, Mr. QR Code, Marty DeGarmo.
That's right. And then at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Wow Womenpreneurs Global Webinar, and that's going to be every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern with Yvonne Mundi as the host. So please, we will post that in the back office as well. All right.
Sharon and Greg and Amy and Armand. Is that
Elizabeth.
everybody? Did you catch up? Elizabeth, Pat, and Yvonne again, and Mohammed Shakeen, Daphne, bless you. And wait a minute, it's 7 hours later in Israel. So that makes it 12:22 plus, oh my goodness, 4 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
Vavine sends a heart.
4:22 in the morning. Vavine sending a heart. Thank you, Vavine.
Hi, Yakaya.
Hi, Yakaya. Thank you. Casey's Evan Bergen saying goodnight to Armin.
And Jamuna Behari is waving. Thank you from Dr. Benny. And she says, I want to thank you, plus all the queens on the panel today regarding the One Heart Movement mission, vision, and purpose. It was outstanding.
Yes, it was.
Veronica says,
on the champions on passive for positive change. Woo, doggies.
And Stephanie sends
Stephanie
hearts.
sending hearts. Thank you, Steph.
More exciting time is ticking, says Bhaskar. Yes, Sandy Dan says, proud Singaporean.
All right, good stuff, Sandy. Hey, see, I got somewhat of a memory, not good.
Better than my memory. Yeah, whatever.
All right, good night, everybody, and we will see everyone
One
tomorrow.
global movement, not Wow Womenpreneurs. Oh, okay. I think we switched some names around here. Okay, so it's One Global Movement at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which is a Friday, if it's not Friday for you now. So I'll post in the back office. All the ones I just mentioned, I will be posting in the back office. All
Pink
right?
hand waving.
All right.
Another pink hand waving.
So see you at PNG if those of you
see
who are
at 0500 hours. Be there or be square.
It's going to be a good one with Francis Tay. Take care.